Welcome back to Ask the Expert. Scott Watson's here from Watson's Pharmacy. We have a number of questions to get to. Yeah, that's good stuff. Ruth is on the telephone this morning. Hi, Ruth. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Very good. What's your question?
My question for the pharmacist is, I'm wondering why you're not supposed to take grapefruit.
Grapefruit juice?
Well, just plain grapefruit, period.
Right.
I understand.
That's right. So
with Tegretol, and the generic brand, of course, is carbamazepine, and it's CR, which means it's a time-release drug.
That's right. No, the big thing, as I was mentioning, is that grapefruit juice has that little nutrient inside of it that can get into our body, and it's almost like it opens up pores so that the drugs can get into our body more easily.
Right.
And what that does is, instead of, drugs have been designed to get a certain amount into our system that is a nice, safe level. But if you take grapefruit juice, all of a sudden you can get much more of that drug, and that can lead to toxicity or side effects that we just don't want to do. So, and the thing about grapefruit juice is it's not just at the time of eating. So if you have some grapefruit in the morning, that nutrient can work on up to 3 days. So it's some people used to think, well, if I have grapefruit in the morning and then my medicine at night, then it's okay, but it's not like that. So
it stays in your system.
It stays in your system, and that works for a long period of time. Now, mainly we used to think about it with drugs that are for cholesterol. It certainly can work with drugs for treating blood pressure, heart arrhythmias, and like she said, even certain types of epileptic medicine. So it's expanding its scope.
Very good.
Good question.
Thanks very much, Ruth. Let's talk to Mimi on the telephone. Hi, Mimi. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. What's your question?
I'd just like to ask, I take diltiazem.
Okay.
And I generally take it in the morning about 9 o'clock.
That's good.
And now I'm just wondering, and I generally do have coffee and I put milk in it, and not necessarily at the very same time, but I'm wondering if I should be taking this medication at night because my blood pressure is continuing to stay high.
So the thing about medicines is that the drug companies got smart a long time ago, and they wanted to design little pills that can act for longer periods of time. And diltiazem, I'm sure the one you're taking is probably a controlled release medicine that if we take it at the same time every day, the blood pressure control is going to be pretty well controlled throughout the entire day. So my guess is with your medicine, you can always call me or your pharmacist to find out for sure, but those types of medicines do a good job if you take them at the same time, either morning or evening. Now, there are other ones that seem like the ACE inhibitors that I spoke about earlier that do have a definite benefit if we take them in the evening.
Right.
And that's because our blood pressure tends to go up in the evening when we're sleeping, and we want to make sure that that protection is there for those people.
Yeah.
So,
and if you have any questions, if you come across a medication, it's unclear or whatever as to when you should take it and all that sort of thing, feel free to call the pharmacy immediately, right?
Absolutely. That's what we're there for. So any questions, the big thing about medicine is you really want to know what it's doing and when you should be taking that and how to make it work best for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, we have another phone caller. Who's next? Oh, it's a Facebook question? All right, let's see our Facebook question from Wanda. What is the limit on how many Tylenol one should take daily to combat a migraine? This is a very good question because I think Tylenol and drugs like it are often overused.
Right. The thing about Tylenol is our body can only take so much in and get so much out at one time. We have so many enzymes that can actually get that out of the system. So the maximum is 4 grams of Tylenol. Now, there's 500 milligrams in an extra strength Tylenol, so that's basically 8 tablets per day. That's the maximum amount our body. Yeah, so that is a lot.
Yeah.
And so you really want to keep less than that, and you probably 500 milligrams, 4 times a day should be enough. If you need to take more than that, I would, talk to your doctor because there are better medicines, especially for migraine.
Yeah. Another phone caller. Here's Patty. Hi, Patty. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks.
Very good. What's your question today?
My question for Scott is, I take Synthroid,
okay,
and it's always marked on my bottle not to take my multivitamins within 4 hours of taking my Synthroid. I missed what you were saying about thyroid medication and the time of day. Is it better to take it at night? Because I wind up missing taking my multivitamin because I have to wait so many hours after my Synthroid.
I do know some people that have switched taking their thyroid medicine to the evening because they like to get up in the morning and take a multivitamin and their milk with cereal and whatnot, they kind of do their dairy in the morning. And so some people have actually switched their thyroid medicines to the evening because they don't have to worry about that. And that's fine, because what we want is a daily administration of that dose. And it doesn't have to be in the morning. So if you'd like to switch to evening, if that's better, that you can take your multivitamin that has calcium.
Yeah.
And you can also take milk products with your breakfast.
That's a great question, because you just don't want to, ask the question is what I'm saying, instead of just switching it up on your own, right?
That's right.
It's worth asking.
Absolutely.
We're out of time. Some great questions today, and medication management is key to success when it comes to treating whatever it is you're taking that medication for. So
that's
very
right.
good topic today. Good to see you.
Thanks, Kurt.
Actually, Scott brought in the whole family today. It's nice here on their March break. We'll take a break, 9:37. More to come. There's more action in the kitchen here on CTV Morning Live. We'll be back with that and more after this.